Fun. If you had to make a top 5 best moments while kilted list, what would it be? What would be your top 5 best kilted moments?
One would be my wedding.
Oh.
Get major points right there. Yes, absolutely. I love you, hon. So wedding. A, because it was my wedding. B, because we got some awesome photos out of it, and it really looked good. 2 would be probably in the hospital after the birth of my son. We did a photo shoot. We made a little tiny kilt for him. So that wasn't my experience, but I was there. So that would probably be number 2. Number 3 would be the photo shoot that we did with my son. The first time we did that was really cool. He wanted to pick out a kilt that matched mine, so we had matching kilts, and it was neat to watch him get excited about it for the first time and really want to experience it. 4, I'd say when I first started wearing a kilt, I would go to the pubs in Philadelphia, and we'd basically travel around and hang out with a bunch of the different Irish bands in the pubs in Philly, and they would always, whether it was the Hooligans, the Bogside Rogues, Dicey Riley, or now the Shanties, they would always let me sing Finnegan's Wake. That was the song I was allowed to sing with the band. So we did it, Dropkick Murphy style, and I always got to sing Finnegan's Wake. So that was pretty cool, being able to be on stage in front of people singing, and I'm not known for my singing. The last one I'll say, the coolest experience I've ever had was, I'm an okay looking guy, but I'm nowhere near a 10. And I've never really been picked up by women. When I first started wearing a kilt, going down to the pubs in Philly, we were friends with all these different bands, and we would just kind of go there just to watch the bands. And I remember one time at the downstairs in Finnegan's Wake, we were watching the Hooligans, and I was up near the front of the stage with my beer, kind of singing along, and I felt this motion on the side of me, and someone kept bumping into me, and I turned to my left, and there was a very, very attractive woman kind of grinding on my leg, trying to dance with me. And I just said, "Excuse me, I'm trying to watch the band." And I turned away from a very attractive woman. And that was very, very empowering. I felt spectacular being able to do that. So that was probably my 5th most fun experience I had in the kilt.
Yeah, that sense of power.
Absolutely.
That godlike powers of wearing a kilt.
Yes.
Right.
Guys that are scared to wear a kilt. When I used to say after the first, 6 months or year wearing a kilt and experiencing that kind of thing much more often than I ever had in a pair of pants, I would always say, man, I wish I could travel back in time and tell 16 to 18-year-old Rocky, wear a kilt. Trust me, you're going to love it.